Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself. Y'all read the title? This is going to be my Superman movie review. Right off the bat, I think I'm giving it like 8.5, 9 out of 10. I'll get to my criticisms later. This video is going to contain spoilers. But overall, this was a good movie, and I enjoyed it a lot. This video is gonna also be a segue into another form of content that I want to make, which is like talking about films, pop culture, fiction in general, and that along with my other content like videos about Christianity and stop motion. And yes, I'm still doing stop motion, but yeah, it's not just stop motion anymore. So to start, I want to talk about my history with DC, because if I'm being 100% honest, I am not the biggest DC fan at all. I like Batman, Dark Knight trilogy, one of the best trilogies of all time. I do like Superman, like Wonder Woman. However, that 2023 Flash movie might be my least favorite superhero movie of all time. That movie is so buns. I watched that not even in theaters, when it came out on Netflix, and the whole time I was laughing. I'm like, bro, what the heck is going on? Barry doesn't even learn his lesson in the end, bro. He still changes the past, and then we get 3 different Batmans in that. I don't even want to talk about it right now, bro. Goodness me, that movie's buds. I'm man. But growing up, like my childhood was pretty Marvel heavy. When I was growing up, my Marvel big three was probably Spider-Man, Hulk, and Iron Man, thanks to friends, my dad, and this generational video right here. I love that video. But yeah, I'm a Marvel guy, I guess. It's not my favorite franchise, but if I had to pick between Marvel or DC, I'm going Marvel like 10 out of 10 times, I think. But this movie, Superman, James Gunn, you're cooking, bro. I was definitely excited for Superman since it's start to a new universe, and with how clunky the MCU is becoming, it's nice to take a breath of fresh air with a whole nother IP entirely and just kind of start over, you know? Right off the bat, this is a movie where it really tells you, like, become your own person, you know, but also do good. Because depending on all the trials or tribulations you're gonna go through in life, you still gotta look up. And that's what the tagline of this movie and the poster really said to me, because the tagline of this movie has always been look up, right? And for me, it didn't just say look up, like look up in the sky, Superman's there. It said look up, continue to look up, and keep looking up, because things are gonna get better. And like, stay optimistic, stay positive, stay valuing life, you know? And valuing life is a very important subject in this movie. Superman is valuing all forms of life, whether it's a bad guy, a random civilian, or another fellow hero. He's valuing their lives, and he's genuinely angry if life is taken. Like when they fought that kaiju and the Justice Gang swooped in and killed the monster easily, the Superman could have done the same thing, but the only reason he didn't was because he realized that creature's life was precious, and he wanted to try to study it or get it to an intergalactic zoo or something like that. It's great. And during that sequence too, I loved when Superman saved the squirrel. That was super cool. That was cool. That whole sequence, I was smiling every time Superman brought up the value of life, and you could see through his actions that life, that other creatures, other people's lives were as important as his. Hey, it's peak, bro. Another thing was the villain. Lex Luthor is a menace. He is a menace. Don't even get me started on this scene, bro. This scene, I was not expecting it to, well, go so fast as it did, and I did not expect Lex Luthor to do that. He shot the guy in the head when playing Russian roulette in front of Superman and had the audacity to say, hey, I'm gonna come back with someone else you've spoken to, and I'm gonna kill them in front of you too. Like, ain't that crazy, bro? Goodness me. And hey, I'm excited to see or what else he does in this universe, because in this first movie, he's already made a clone of Superman, which is Ultraman. He has enhanced a military woman's whole body with nanites, and he has opened whole pocket dimensions. That's some crazy stuff, and those are some crazy feats. I'm excited to see what he does in the future. Like, this movie, it's very comical. It feels like you're reading a comic book, because they're just throwing random, wacky, cartoony stuff at you. It's crazy. But when I was watching it, I did not get the vibes that I was like, that these were things that would happen in a comic book. Literally, when Superman was trying to save Metamorpho's baby, and he was going down the sea of protons or whatever into the whole black hole, it reminded me of the games that I used to play with my action figures or Legos as a kid. Like, some of the sequences in the movie played out just like my made up lore when I was a child. It was so funny to watch. I'm like, damn, this is really something I'd think about or I'd act out with freaking Legos. It was so funny. My favorite scene in the movie, probably when Jonathan Kent and Superman are sitting down, and Jonathan says it as it is, that Clark's not a bad person, and that it's good that he wants to be a good person, right? Because for those of you who've watched the movie, his parents actually sent him to conquer Earth. He's basically a Viltrumite in this. But Jonathan Kent said, it's good that you thought that your parents sent you here for good instead of bad. And that displayed the qualities of Clark's heart and where his morals were. And my favorite line of dialogue was when Jonathan said, as parents, we give you the tools to make you the person that you want to be. You're going to screw up at times, a lot. But in the end, as long as you do good and you do good with these tools, that's all that matters, right? And really, it made me remember a Bible verse in the book of Matthew, bro. And I'm gonna read it out for you right now. The verse, it's actually a chapter in Matthew. It's Matthew chapter 6, and it touches upon the importance of doing good to solely please God, not to please others. You see in the movie, when the Justice Gang do good, they really just do it in public, just to please others and fuel their images, while Superman does it in private and in public. He doesn't just do it to be seen. He does it because his heart is genuinely in the right place. And that is the type of person that everyone should aspire to be. Just doing good for the sake of doing good, because that is what the world needs right now. The final part of Superman that I want to talk about is how it really spoke volumes upon the issues that are going on in the world today. There are wars that are going on in this DC universe. There was a war between two fictional countries, and that's the war that the movie kind of focuses on. It's kind of more of a subplot, but it really focuses on those two countries and how the aggressor is forcefully breaking down the borders and trying to take the land, while the other country don't want any part in this and don't want war. They want peace and freedom. And I think it was super similar to what's going on in the world today with several wars going on, innocents dying every day, and politicians not stopping the wars because it benefits them financially, or gives them more power, gives them more land. I mean, it doesn't matter to them as long as they're, I don't know. I'm speaking on what I see. I'm nowhere near a political guy at all. But from what I see every day, all these politicians, they are continuing to make threats to other countries and take what isn't theirs. And all the while, innocents are dying, which is the most unfortunate thing ever. I pray for these countries, and I want nothing but peace in this world. And I feel Superman really represented all of our feelings, right? He stopped the war because people were dying. And that's another example of just doing good because it's good and because his heart is in the right place. So that was amazing to see. I didn't like how Hawkgirl did kill the president of the country that was the aggressors. I didn't like that because it went against the whole movie's theme, right? And Hawkgirl didn't really get much to do in the movie anyway, so to have her kind of swoop in and kill the president, weird choice, but I can ignore that. It was a good movie with good themes and a good message, you know? Do good, look up, and just be the best version of yourself, you know? So, with that being said, Superman, again, 8.5 out of 10 and 9 out of 10 for me. Make sure to drop your opinions in the comments and things that you liked, things that you didn't like, your favorite characters, maybe video recommendations for me. Other than that, that's the video. And God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a good rest of your nights or days or wherever you are watching this video. So, thank you.